Good morning. I just came on to show you a bit of cooking. So this week I've done some prepping. I've used a chicken korma coconut to prep some meals for the week. So here you can see me stir frying the chicken that's been coated in the spices. I've only used half the packet of spice because I like it quite mild. I've got the temperature set fairly hot and I give it a good old stir around. I've now added some mushrooms. I got a big box of mushrooms for $5.50. I've got way too many, but the normal ones were $5. I've now added some potato and carrot. I like to bulk up the meat so that the dinner goes a bit further. And I just want to get all the vegetables coated in the spices before I add the next packet. It smells really good at this point. I'm now adding in the next packet, which will be soon, hopefully. I'm doing my first voiceover video, which is pretty cool. I think it's the juices of the fruit have come out. There we go. That's the next level. So this, and then that goes in at the end. So I throw in the second lot, and this has to cook off for 3 minutes. Again, it's smelling really good at this point. And now I finally add in that last pack, which I presume is the coconut cream. And this then needs to simmer for 15 minutes. Just going to leave a bit of video running just to show you how that cream is going into all the chicken, the potatoes, the mushrooms and carrots. And I've also started to think about my next steps, as this is going to be simmering on the stove for the next 15 minutes. Let me know in the comments what you do on a Sunday to prepare for your week ahead. I usually do some shopping and then do some cook-ups. I'm putting the lid on my wok. I like my wok because it's nice and big and allows me to add a few veggies. Here you can see my Tupperware rice cooker. It's going to go in the microwave. Just washing off my rice. Popping on the lid. That was quite hard to do single-handedly holding the camera, but managed to get it on. You can no longer buy the Tupperware cookers and steamers and stuff because they're now gone out of business. Anyway, I've got one, so I don't need to ever get another one. Again, this was really hard to do one-handed, but I'm turning my microwave on to full power 11 minutes, and that's 1 cup of rice to 2 cups of water. So while that's all going, I'm preparing a naked banana cake made with almond meal, 2 bananas, so that I've got something going on as I wait for everything to cook. Rice is out. I've added some eggs and vanilla essence, and instead of walnuts I've added almonds, cinnamon. Mix all the wet together, make a divot hole in the middle. Now I've added some chocolate chip there and some sultanas. Add in my wet to my dry and start combining. It's really hard to film as you're trying to cook, so I hope the video comes across pretty fluid, as it's my first time doing this. So I stop the camera and I give it a whiz round off camera and then come back on. And then once this is all combined, I pop it into a loaf tin because I find that easier, and then pop it into my oven. I then find that my coconut is all incorporated, and I've added a bit more almond and coconut milk just to give me a bit more liquid in my mix, and it's smelling really good. So I give it a quick taste test, and I'm so grateful that I did half the spice because it's still a bit spicy. Here's my rice out of the rice cooker. I love my rice cooker. I'm really sad that Tupperware is not around anymore. But you can see perfect rice. And again, it's hard to do on camera, so I go off camera and give it a good mix, and there it is. So from this meal, I gained 1 dinner for that night. I gained 2 lunches to take to work and leftover meat and potato, which I could have at night as well. Again, you can see all my lovely Tupperware. My sink's pretty full at this point, but I have started some dishes. There we go, some dishes already done. And then my dishwasher starts to be loaded, and here's the cake. So this cake was amazing, really moist. I love that I put some extra chocolate in it. And here's my dishes done at the end of the day. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.